Well, Massachusetts State Division II golf champions. That is the proud title now carried by the Pope Francis Prep golf team. A week after winning the Western Mass title, they kept their momentum going this past Monday at Berkshire Hills Country Club in Pittsfield. Steve Kiltonick caught up with the state champs after their victory.
Coming off their impressive 11-stroke victory in the Division II Western Mass Championship, the Pope Francis Prep golf team headed into the state tournament at Berkshire Hills Country Club with something to prove. In 2 previous seasons, the Cardinals placed last, then 8th in the states, but competing against and beating Division I teams during the regular season boosted the team's confidence. Seniors Mike McGrath, who finished 2nd in Western Mass, and Jack Dias were the top medalists during the season, but the success of this year's team went far beyond 2 players.
We had a very deep team this year, all year long. There were different players from 1 right down to our number 8 to our number 10 players who were contributing.
We have a lot of talent on the team. We're a very good team, but I would say that the thing is that really pushed us over the edge was camaraderie. Like a lot of teams, a lot of guys, especially in golf, they play for themselves, but for us it was like, I'm playing for my teammate. You don't want to be the guy that lets your team down.
We kind of had the same philosophy that we had all year, one shot at a time. We knew like we had the raw skill to win the tournament. It was just like a matter of who was going to show up that day and play.
Despite an early 8-stroke lead, the Cardinals had to hold off 3 closing Eastern Mass teams to win their first state title. At the end of regulation, McGrath was tied for first with 1 under par, but lost in a 1-hole playoff.
I already knew we won as a team, so I kind of wasn't really like too upset. That kid came in as an individual. He didn't even have a team, so it's like, if I win, that's awesome. If not, I already have a trophy.
Hearing your player tell you that he doesn't care if he wins as an individual in the playoff because he came here to play as a team and play for his teammates, that means more to me than actually winning the state title.
In his 20 years coaching, Anziano can lay claim to 5 Western Mass titles. Each of those championship teams had talented players, but the 2024 version is something unique.
But we didn't quite have the depth or the confidence that this particular team possessed. And I think that makes the difference, and that's, today they are my favorite golf team I've ever coached, and I think they're probably the best, talent-wise and mental-wise.
Pope Francis Prep, the number 1 Division II in the Commonwealth. In Springfield, I'm Steve Kiltonick.
And we send out our congratulations to Carolee McGrath's son, Mikey, for tying for first place, coming up just short on the first playoff hole. He was a great captain for his team, for sure.